one of the athletes in particular that a lot of people have interest in, both of the guys on this screen with you, in particular, is Sandman. $1.2 million OBS March by. He's run once so far, showed some good speed, and then backed up a little bit in the stretch. He's nearing his second race. Just give the audience a quick update on how Sandman's doing.
Sandman, of course, we bought him out of the 2-year-old March sale, I believe it was. And he had only galloped. But I got him. He was training, and everything I asked of him, he did it. Boom, boom, boom. Probably too easy. So we ran him first time out. We were pretty confident, and somebody looked him in the eye and ran. They ran a half, and I believe 45-1. And he's like, "Wait a second, I've never done that before." And so he backed up a little bit. Probably ran a little green. Interesting. I watched him train this morning, and Jose Ortiz was next to me. He goes, "There's Sandman." So everybody, because he's beautiful, and he goes, "I think I messed up." And I said, I wasn't going to mention it, but he hooked into a good horse of Dale Roman's that Dale's very high on. I don't get too excited about all that. I was fortunate when I was in my 20s to spend a lot of time with Alan Jerkins. And he would always say to me, "I don't know how he said, "I need a horse to run 5 times before I make a determination of how they are." And I've trained multiple grade 1 winners that took 5 and 6 times to break their maiden. I didn't like the way he ran. That's not me, to show speed and stop. He will not do that again in his next start. He's going to learn to settle and hopefully, come with a run. So I still have, high expectations for Sandman.
Well, and that's one of the things that people remark to me all the time, Mark, about your training is, you have these babies that are winning so early on in their career, but that's not your not your goal. Your goal isn't to have them like a Wesley Ward or other trainers where they're on the engine from the word go, and they're just going to run as far and fast as they can. I remember you telling me once that for a first time starter, you'd rather have a horse that finishes a closing 4th than a fading 3rd. And that's always resonated with me. Explain that to the audience.
I tell my riders, whether it's Irad Ortiz, Tyler Gaffleone, all those guys, they all ride for me. They know. I always tell them I'd rather be a closing 4th than a dying 3rd. I want my horses to learn to run by horses. My friend Aaron Yagoda says Mark doesn't train for a race. He trains for a career. And that's true. I don't get all excited about all that. And does it hurt my win percentage? Yeah, probably, but who cares? It's more, getting ready and trying to build careers. And I think you saw that on this weekend. Right now, I think, we won somewhere like 120 races this year, and 33 of them are stakes. So,
wow.
I think Chad is the only one that is in front of us. So I'm extremely proud of that. And that is from, a lot of good owners, a lot of good people on our team, and, but planning and getting these horses to have careers, Get Smokins, I think 8 now. The winner of the United Nations. Very proud of him. There's a horse that shows you all about our team. We won the Turf Cup last year, and we got him out to California. He wasn't right. I wasn't happy with the way he was moving, and we ended up not running in the Breeders' Cup. We sent him home. He had both ankles operated on, both front ankles. We rehabbed him there at the farm, brought him back, and instead, even though he's a turf horse and everything, I sent him to Woodbine, and I sent him to Woodbine for a purpose, and that was I felt like the Tapeta at Woodbine would be more kind to him coming back. And so all his training, all his breezing pretty well was there. We ran him one time on Tapeta, and boom, he wins the United Nation in only his second start in 7 months. after double
Yeah.
ankle surgery. So
Amazing.
that's and you both have been to our place in Ocala, and that is the key. Then we have a lot of, I sit there and I'm kind of air traffic control. I look at all the airplanes and figure out where's the best place for them to fly and earn money, and then we do, we go from there.